Guys, so we have multiple breaking news coming out. We're gonna start with this one first. Fire near US Capitol. Firefighters respond to subway smoke. Plaza evacuated. And we do have some more breaking news. The US Commander-in-Chief demands seditious left arrested. Punishable by death? Oh man. Wow. Oh man. For those of you that missed my video last night, I posted a late night video. You had I think it was 4 or might have been 3 of the Dems. They made a video telling soldiers, US soldiers, that you don't have to obey or listen to the commander in chief, and that they need to stand up for what is right and to stand up for the American people. So they were basically telling the US soldiers, don't listen to the commander in chief, don't listen to Donald. And Donald today, well, he's putting out this message: I want them arrested, punishable by death. Oh man, this is gonna be huge. All right guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Let's go with DC first. All right, this one here is going to be a quick one. This is not a long news article. This here is going to be a quick one. Also, make sure you check out the videos I posted today. The links will be in the comments box. It says here, a reported fire in the Rayburn House office building subway tunnel forced its closure Thursday afternoon, according to multiple social media posts by Washington, D.C. reporters. A Capitol Police officer told Politico, "There's a fire down there. We can't have you breathing smoke." The District of Columbia Fire and EMS crews were on the scene. Whoa. So there's a video here. Some trouble on the subway from the Rayburn House office building to the Capitol. Heard a noise and this car is stopped and burning a bit by electrical line. So they shut it down. This is a breaking news story. Updates to follow. So they shut it down. Alright, so I don't know what's going on there, guys. I'm waiting for more updates. There's a possibility it might have been some electrical connection that caused the smoke or something. So let's go with the next news, and now I'm going to take it back to DC. But let's see what's going on with this one here. Donald is not happy. He is not pleased. He is not pleased. It says here the U.S. commander demanded the arrest and trial of several seditious of the blue lawmakers over a video in which they appealed directly to serving military and intelligence personnel to refuse illegal orders, and said their actions were punishable by death. He also shared a social media post calling, whoa! Oh my goodness! Oh my, to hang? Wow. Whoa. Okay, Donald. Man. So, wow, what are your thoughts on that? Leave comments down below. So, the blue leaders called Donald remarks unhinged and condemned what they said were disgusting and dangerous, warning threats, urging the right to forcefully do the same. They told Donald to delete the post. Man. Yeah, but what those individuals did, They're telling the soldiers not to listen to the commander. That's wrong. That's wrong. You don't say that. You don't say that. You don't say that. Again, the commander-in-chief, he's a commander of soldiers. Soldiers listen and obey the commander. And for those individuals to put out a video telling soldiers not to listen to his, it just I wouldn't say treason, but it's just wrong. The U.S. commander incendiary rhetoric comes amid serious bipartisan concern about rising political violence in the sleeping giant in the wake of high-profile attempts, including those of, Charlie, and a lawmaker in Minnesota, a Democratic lawmaker in Minnesota. So his accusation of sedition is the latest volley in a years-long exchange between the right and the left, each side accusing the other of violating the U.S. Constitution and undermining democracy in pursuit of their own partisan and ideological interest. Here's the thing. I can understand Donald is upset, but if this was during the time of the founding fathers, they would have agreed with Donald and say yes, get rid of him, for saying that. But again, we live in the year 2025. Everything's kind of different. So again, when it comes to trial and hung and stuff like that, I mean, I can understand what Donald's trying to say there. But again, what do you expect? These people from the left, they say things like that. You just have to move on and ignore them. Let them be the fools. They're acting like, what? So the video to which Donald is reacting features a number of the left lawmakers from the Senate and House themselves, veterans. So they are veterans of different military and intelligence services, urging serving personnel, don't give up the ship. Military and intelligent personnel are required to obey lawful orders from superiors. Again, Donald is not... Again, I can understand people don't like Donald. That's why they say these things. Just like people didn't like Joe. But again, Donald is not mistreating the sleeping giant soldiers. He's not doing all that crazy stuff. I mean, Joe left a whole bunch of soldiers sleeping on the floor during his inauguration. He left them on the floor sleeping like nothing. And it was cold. And Donald, out of his own pocket, got them hotel rooms. All right? So Donald, you could tell Donald he really, truly care about the soldiers. But again, like I say, these blue, they would say anything. Anything. Because they don't like him. It comes as the Donald administration opponents raise question about the legality of his federal troop deployment to U.S. cities and lethal strike on the alleged gang boats in the Caribbean Sea. So it says here it's called seditious behavior at the highest level, the right commander-in-chief said in a Thursday morning post on his Truth Social platform. Each one of these traitors to our sleeping giants should be cuffed and put on trial. Their words cannot be allowed to stand. We won't have a country anymore. An example must be set. Wow. In a follow-up post, Donald added, "This is really bad. And warning to our country, their words cannot be allowed to stand. Seditious behavior from traitors. Lock them up." The White House press secretary Carolyn said Thursday that the commander was not calling for the execution of the blue lawmaker despite Donald's social media post. Asked directly whether the commander meant the member of Congress, each of them a military veteran, should be... Again, the press secretary responded, no. Okay. Woo! All right. So it's... I don't know. Maybe they told Donald, hey, erase that. Come on. Fix it, man. Fix it. Man. All right, so she said instead that encouraging troops to defy the chain of command could endanger national security and cost lives. Every single order given to the Sleeping Giant military by this commander-in-chief through the chain of command and the Secretary of War is lawful, the press secretary said. All right, so, man. Again, you have to be careful with the things that you write and say, man. And in another, Donald said seditious behavior punishment by... Okay, so Gavin... Oh, come on, Gavin. Okay, Gavin, the left governor of Cali and likely, come on, 2028 candidate, called Donald sick in the head. No, the one that's sick in the head or the one that made a video telling soldiers to be defiant against their commander. That's sick in the head. So Gavin said that Donald's sick in the head in response to his comments in a post on X. So Donald, a commander-in-chief, responding to a bunch of Looney Tunes telling soldiers not to listen to their commander. Again, Donald has every right to respond. Gavin, stop. Stop it, Gavin. Go on vacation. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else, Gavin. All right, press secretary said they are encouraging service members not to follow lawful orders. Reporter, they're talking about illegal orders. The press secretary, they're suggesting that the commander has given illegal order, which he has not. Every single order given is lawful. Man, this is crazy. You must refuse illegal... Who are these people to even put out a video like... Again, I can understand the veterans, but again, you're not top authorities. You're just veterans. And again, we thank you for your service. But again, you're not entitled to give command to militaries. You're not generals. You're none of that. You're just veterans. You should apologize to the soldiers, to the commander, and to the American people for that disgrace stunt that you put out. It's embarrassment. So the blue featured in a video, of course, there you go. I'm gonna skip the names because this platform is really strict. All right, so the Newsweek has reached out to the lawmakers for comments, and they're not saying nothing. They just tight-lipped. This administration is pitting our uniformed military and intelligence community professional against Sleeping Giant citizen. No, oh my goodness. I don't see our Sleeping Giant soldiers going after Sleeping Giant citizens. I don't see that happening. I see an ICE operation going after illegals. And of course, these people like to twist words. They're coming out with all the Jeffrey nonsense, the files. They're coming out with all these stuff, and it just to deceive many. These soldiers are probably, saying this is an embarrassment. Who are these veterans? I ain't gonna listen to them. They're not my commanders. Like us, you all swore an oath to protect and defend this Constitution, which they are doing, and the U.S. commander is doing. Right now, the warnings to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad, but from right here at home. No, it's not. Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal order. There's no illegal orders. You must refuse illegal orders. There's no illegal orders. No one has to carry out orders that violate the law or our Constitution. Again, there's no illegal orders. This is just, again, you guys made this video because you're getting your feeling hurt. You don't like Donald, period. And Chuck is, again, you guys probably upset because Chuck lost the Gov shutdown. They added, we know this is hard and that is a difficult time to be a public servant, but whether you're serving in the CI, the Army, and the Navy, the Air Force, your vigilance and critical, and know that we have your back. We need you to stand up for our laws, our Constitution, and who we are as Americans. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. They should apologize. This is just sad. It's absolutely sad. I can't believe they made that video. And again, almost 90% of Sleeping Giant citizens laughed at these individuals who made that video. Like I say, I respect my veterans, but these individuals, they just put themselves in a really, really, really bad spot. Knowing that they are veterans, I mean, that's your commander-in-chief. Donald is your commander-in-chief too. Embarrassing. Alright guys, this is where we at right now. I'm not seeing any updates when it comes to the DC fire in the tunnel out there in the US Capitol, the train station I guess. But it seems like it might be just electrical problem. But I'm just going to end it here. What are your thoughts? Donald, well, he wants justice to be served. And I do have some more video about this. It's going to be later on over at Grand Supreme News. We're going to talk more about this. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless. Check out the videos I posted today. The links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.